Amazing Styles of Pat Reagan. How was it in here, Pat? Is it fun tonight?
I'm having fun, yeah.
What's
Tony.
the book about?
Oh, I'm just doing some light reading. I got Infinite Jest here.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
So,
What's that about?
it takes place at a tennis academy and at an addict's halfway house in a fictional town of Init, Massachusetts.
You're reading a book while being the band leader tonight.
I just thought I'd mix it up a little tonight.
Do you think you're that good of a band leader to where you can now like read books during the job?
Well, you know, Tony, it's about a 1,000-page book, and I want to get through with it before I die. So the only way to do that is like I'm reading at stoplights, and it's unfortunately bled into comedy shows now.
I feel like Pat's character on the show who, you know, how long have you been with us now?
35 years?
About 35 years now. And when he started, a lot of people didn't like him. You know, a lot of people are anti-guitar comic.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
And you really are. You have won over a lot of people. I get a lot of tweets like positive about you now.
Yeah, more than negative.
Yeah. But I feel like times like this with the book thing and the weird start to this episode, I feel like we're going to get some hate tweets about this one.
You're going backwards.
I feel like you're going the wrong direction.
Well, I bring on any hate tweets from mouth breathers
I love
out
that.
there in the ether.
That's right. You Twitter trolls. He's calling for you. Lord knows he'll read your tweets, probably while being the band leader on the live podcast. Put your hands together for house artist Ryan J. Ebelt, everyone. Every single week, he has a blank sheet of paper in front of him like he does right now. And at the end of tonight's episode, you're going to see what he drew, because it's going to be tonight's episode. He always draws us and the guests. Keep it going for Brian Redband, ladies
What's up,
and
guys?
gentlemen. The master of sound.
Last week was a lot of fun, man.
my
I
God.
just re-listened to last week's episode. Maybe the best episode we've had so
Yeah,
far.
hot fire. 2.5 years. A lot of people, you might not know this. This may be your first time, but you are at the ranked #1 live podcast in the world right now. Yes. Yes, live audience. Your vote means nothing. You are less than 1% of the overall listenership of this show. Is the people in this room right now. You mean basically less than nothing. Whether you laugh or not, it really has no bearing on how good the actual episode of the podcast is.
Yeah, you tell him.
Keep it going for the great on the HD camera in the back, the one, the only Jamie Vernon, ladies and gentlemen. Super producer, Superman. And with his new, I just came back from Vancouver, and I saw this new bleach blonde hairstyle over here.
Oh, what the? It's like he was dipped into cum or something like that.
He looks
Yeah.
like Justin Timberlake in the late 90s.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks like somebody put bleach in your helmet and pranked you.
Little pony boy.
Love that. It's adorable. I've never seen somebody have the natural haircut of Dusty Rhodes before. It's impressive. You were bombing, sir. 0 for 1 from the middle. I got you sniped, too. I caught you right at the end of saying it, so we'll see if you chime in anymore. Let's do it. Let's bring out one of tonight's guests. How about that? Does that sound fair? We're going to do one now and bring up the other one in about a half hour. Is that cool? I can't. Monday night. I think you could do a little bit better than that. Can you? I think you can even do a little bit better than that. Put your hands together for the great Chris Porter, everybody! Here we go, motherfuckers. Last Comic Standing, his own special on Netflix, another special on Amazon Prime. It's the one, the only, Chris Porter. Welcome back to the show.
Hello. Thank you for the guitar riff. Sorry to interrupt your reading.
You got to do that rock and roll show recently, didn't you? I feel like I saw a picture of you singing or something, right?
Oh, shit gets weird on the Kid Rock cruise.
Is that where you were?
Too much fucking cocaine and margaritas. Next thing you know, you're singing The Weight with the band of heathens.
I can't imagine.
That
what
old chestnut.
Oh, I can't imagine what that hot tub must smell like on that cruise ship.
It's HPV and shame, mainly.
Oh, Jesus.
You say HPV and a ball drops.
That's
Usually how you get it.
that was the
Happy New
magic
Year.
phrase.
Unbelievable. We haven't had one of those in a long time.
HPV? No, we all have that.
Oh, I see that. The old ball drop.
I'm a host.
So we're going to have fun. We're going to talk to comedians like we always do, and we're going to be joined by our other guests in about 30 minutes. Is that cool with you guys?
We've already asked that question like 5 times.
Then let's start the show, everybody. You ready to do this
Oh,
shit? Here we
shit.
fucking go. Let's just get into it. Comedians, you all signed up to do 60 seconds on this stage tonight. About 40 comedians signed up for the chance to perform here in front of you, live audience, and many, many listeners of this amazing fucking show. Comedians, you know your time is up. That's 60 seconds. When you hear the sound of a kitty. Aw, did you hear that? Listen to it one more time. You have to do it louder when I say the one more time thing. There you go. That means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood Revenant Bear. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's got an assault rifle tonight, everybody. Who gave that bear an assault rifle?
And who gave the bear so much problem that he had to go buy an assault rifle?
Leonardo DiCaprio is what I've been.
That's some long distance.
Some guy fucked up a bear so bad that that dude ran to a gun show and bought a fucking AK.
It's the West Hollywood Bear. He skipped to a gun show.
There was just a tragedy somewhere today, right? What did I see? What happened today?
Yeah, I had a stomach ache.
Oh, Pat.
You know what I did do? I had a toilet paper roll and I wiped my ass and then I threw the toilet paper roll in the toilet by mistake.
You know, I throw the toilet paper roll in the toilet every time I go to a public bathroom, and there's just air dryer machines.
Right.
Because I hate air dryer machines more than anything, and I want them to know that if they're trying to save paper, I'm going to throw a toilet paper roll
Oh, that's fucked up.
in the toilet every single time. That's
Why do
something
you
that I
hate hand dryers?
Yeah.
A lot of reasons. First of all, they're stupid as hell. You have to wait like 2 minutes. None of them work efficiently.
The Dyson one
Dyson
does.
one's badass.
The Dyson one where you
Airblade?
go like that?
Yeah, where it's
No,
like-
it doesn't.
It does too. You got to go slow. You got to go in. It's like you fucking put it in and then you just slide it out.
You know what also
You
works?
are-
Your pants. You just ever do that? The old
No,
pant wipe?
That's for you.
Or a neighbor's
That's you.
pants.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
Suck
that's
it off.
also a conversation starter.
I like to karate chop into the Dyson Airblade.
And
Just do,
also,
like a series of moves.
and also, when you hit the button, it's the most annoying noise of all time. Like they haven't, we can put people on the moon, but they haven't figured out how to play Kanye's new album when you hit go on the air dryer.
I'd rather hear the air dryer than fucking anything Kanye's been doing lately.
Pat, I keep noticing that you're
Amen.
flipping the other direction.
He's
in this-
Chinese. He's Chinese. That's how they read.
He's acting like he can read this the whole thing.
Yeah, Pat,
Yes?
you're going the other way, and that's an English book.
I'm going the other what now?
You're going the other way in your book.
When you say other way, what's the way?
Left to right, and you're going right to left.
Well, he has it upside down also, so maybe that's why.
Really? No, we didn't. Okay, guys, I think we lost track of the show at some point. And you know what? I take responsibility for that. You guys ready to get tonight's show started or what? 60 seconds of comedy. And then we talk to them. Maybe we punch up what you said. Maybe we ask you a question about your life. We just figure out something more about you that maybe you could talk about. You go from being a performer to a guest in no time at all. This sounds like a fake name, but I'm going to say it anyway. Put your hands together for Mrs. Excellence.
How the fuck did that happen? Fuck! Dude, my friend was in Mighty Ducks. He played Goldberg. He's like, you know, you really remind me of Roseanne. And I was like, so? You either think I'm really funny or just fat and white trash. Or maybe I'm both. I don't know. I'm like a really big fan of picking my nose. But like, I think it's fucking gross when I see somebody else doing it. And I'm like, that guy's fucking picking his nose and eating it in his car. Wonder what that shit tastes like. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I'm married, which means I never have sex. We did it the other day. Because I have to wait another month to do it again. You guys really like that one? That was a good one. Awesome. Let's see. I hosted the High Times Cannabis Cup this past one. That's right. Second time hosting. Everyone's like, oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, I won't finish it then.
Mrs. Excellence.
Hello.
What up?
I can't believe you guys called me.
You signed up for the show.
Fuck yeah, I did.
You are shocked.
I was fucking surprised. You said this is not a real name. I was like, it's me.
We were there. We saw the shock.
Yeah.
Really amazed.
I like how you came up and immediately name dropped.
Dude, you know.
That was, and it didn't even need it for the joke.
Yeah,
You were
there's
just
no-
like, I know a guy from Mighty Ducks. Anyway, this happened.
And like he's like the worst, like who wants to admit you're friends with him, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
By the way, I know him. He doesn't even want people knowing that
That's
he was
true.
Goldberg on the
That's
Mighty
true.
Ducks.
He every time he walks into a room they quack at him.
Are you off balance right
Yeah,
now?
Dude,
Dude,
You're
is
wobbling
there
a
like
lot.
something going on with the stage right
I'm looking at you.
here?
You're wearing Adidas tennis shoes, but you're acting like you're in high heels right now.
I like can't even believe that you called me up here. I'm
Still,
just in shock.
Do you have some-
again, your name on this piece of paper.
Fuck! It happened for me.
This is excellence. I'm not exactly sure what the excellence part.
I can tell you if you want to
Force
know.
of Truth is out.
I can tell you, I make a cannabis topical called Mrs. Excellence's It's the Bomb Healing Salve, and I won first place in the Cannabis Cup.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
that's pretty rad.
I always
Thank
wondered.
you.
I always wondered what you went and did with yourself after being the middle square on Hollywood Squares for so long.
Is that a JJ Bullock?
That's a Bruce Valanche
Bruce
fastball right down the middle.
100%.
Hey, hey!
So, Mrs. Excellence, how many times have you done stand-up comedy before?
I do a show every other Thursday at the Headroom Gallery. So I do like an hour and a half because nobody ever shows up to do comedy.
An hour and a half of what?
Mrs. Excellence,
I usually just like tell
I think the
stories.
reason why nobody shows up is because you're doing an hour and a half of comedy.
Maybe. They like it. They prefer it when I sing. They're like, sing, don't tell jokes.
Like nursery rhymes or?
No, like I'll just like break out into like Tyrone or I'll rap and stuff.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
You know, it's funny.
They let you have a microphone at
Dude,
this
they
show?
like totally, they like asked me to do it
Wow.
after I begged them to let
How
me.
many people are in the audience at this?
About 40.
How
40.
good is this place's pot? To where 40
it's-
people will sit
It's
there.
pretty good. Dude, I'm like
And get
convinced they
high
come for
and-
just the weed.
I feel like you would be the person that they bring in to kill everybody's buzz so
Oh
that
my
they buy
God.
more pot. Right? 'Cause if
Thank
you're at a
you.
restaurant, you just keep buying pot. That gets an O, really?
You travel. Have you ever gotten high in a hotel room and watched like an hour and a half of Kardashians on accident?
Yeah.
And then you were like, what the fuck did I do with
Yeah.
my life? They did it, but it was live.
Yeah. They're just like, please
yeah.
sing or
It's a
something.
lot of fun.
They're
It's
just
fun.
like, I can't stop watching.
Do you really like to pick your nose? Is that like a thing that you like to do?
Who doesn't like to get boogers out of their nose?
I agree. Do you eat them?
No.
No?
No, but my kid does. And
What
I'm
do you
like,
do?
ew, I caught you.
Do you flick them? Do
You-
you?
you-
I flick
wait,
them or I
wait,
put them
wait.
on my husband at night.
You have
Oh.
kids?
I have 2 kids.
I thought you just took care of the Muppet babies. No? Is that the right lady, or am I thinking Magic
You
School
are so
Bus?
funny.
It's one or the other. You are very funny. Where's the cannabis cup that you're talking about?
It was at the National Orange Show, and then I also hosted
National Orange Show.
in San Bernardino. It was 5
San
days.
Bernardino.
And then I also hosted in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why is it called the National Orange Show if it's in San Bernardino?
You know, I don't know. It's like a really big place.
It's not even the same county.
You know, good question. I didn't name the place.
She said orange. I thought she meant the county.
Yeah.
They call it the NOS Center, National Orange Show Center.
Now, were you performing in San Bernardino when that shooting happened? Guys, what are you awing about? Let me tell you something.
They just came right for me.
I can tell there's a lot of new people here tonight. And
That was
and I want to welcome you with a warm heart to my show.
This is like the
That
warmest
odd
welcome
shit?
I've ever
Hey,
had.
Shut up, Mrs. Excellence. Yeah, I took the gun from the bear. Look, you can make any noise that you want, just none of that aw shit. right? We're just getting started here tonight. And I don't think you're going to want to be awing and boo-hooing when our other guest arrives, all right, you pussies? So if you don't stop, I'm gonna call them off. You guys made me Brody up there for a second. How dare you do that to me? You know what I've done? You don't get it. All right, Mrs. Excellence, it was nice meeting you.
Thanks.
What else do you want? You want comedy advice? Do you want help with anything? Do you want life advice?
I mean, I missed my therapy today, but, you know.
You did? What do you go to therapy for?
What'd you miss?
I'm about to make you guys all sad.
No, don't do it, Mrs.
Yeah.
Excellence. Are you going to do your 60 seconds again?
No, I'm just gonna go shoot myself. It's cool.
Oh,
no,
no, you're not.
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm not
no.
suicidal anymore.
You already died once tonight. Don't do
Yeah.
it again. I love it. There she goes.
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Excellence, everybody. Mrs. Excellence is on Twitter at Ms. Double Z. Excellence. Pat, you're really focused on that book. You're going extra mellow on the acoustic tonight? Oh, he can't even
What was
hear
that,
me
Tony?
right now. He didn't even notice. All right. I pulled another name out of the bucket. I really hope that this is real. Sometimes I see these names and I'm like, Mrs. Excellence, all right, somebody faked that. You know what I mean? I hope this is real. Long U.
Hey, I'm Long Yu and I suffer from a severely Chinese name. Yeah, billions of people have it. I don't know why you're laughing. Since I'm half black and half Asian, this right here is just a huge mystery zone. People are always trying to give me estimates like I'm Bob Barker on The Price is Right. So since I'm half black and half Asian and I was actually pretty poor growing up, my college's diversity brochure is just me in 8 different poses. Yeah. Y'all see Hillary do the whip on Ellen? Yeah? I know, right? It's crazy how white people can ruin whipping for a second time. I'm good, yeah. That's it.
That's it. 59 seconds. 59 seconds. Long U. I love it when we get these good performances.
Forgot to say.
Your name should be Mr. Excellence. Because you're actually really good.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
It's not as funny when they're funny.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because either way it's funny. Either it's funnier after. I mean, it's still funny right now. I mean, Long you are definitely, for example, like the funniest Somali boat pirate we've ever had on the show.
Right?
You are the captain now, sir.
Thanks.
Very, very funny. You've been doing stand-up a while, huh?
For about a year.
Wow. You've been going hard? How are
Yeah,
you so
it's
funny?
hard.
Where are you from?
How hard are you?
I'm from Compton.
Compton. So you've been doing it in L.A.?
Yeah, I started
Very
here.
cool. You started here at the store? At the open?
I did my first I did my first set at back at college in Amherst.
Yeah.
And I came here. My first set was at the IO West like last year.
Oh, wow.
So mom Asian, dad black, and how is that even possible?
Other way around, dude.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Chinese dude.
Are you serious?
Nobody believes that Chinese people have dicks, man. Come on, like they got them.
Shut
Is that how it happened? She was like, "No fucking way, you got a dick."
Yeah.
The next thing you know,
Holy
right there in the back
shit.
of the fucking barbecue joint, just getting it on.
Oh my god. Asian guy, black woman.
I bet she didn't.
Yes.
She didn't tell anybody.
I've never even thought that was possible at all. That might
I'm
be the
here.
rarest
I'm right in front of
combination
you.
out of any race relation.
Yeah.
Look, you guys, it's a fucking unicorn.
It really
Make
is.
a wish. What?
You're actually rarer than a unicorn because, like, I've been seeing unicorns off and on my entire life. But I've never really heard of an Asian guy fucking a black chick.
What kind of Asian?
My dad's Chinese.
Wow, that's super Asian.
Yeah.
It's about as Asian as it gets.
That's
Yeah.
like not even
He's from
Filipino.
Cambodia, though.
How black is your mom? Is she like?
She's she's blacker than most people.
Yeah.
Darkness.
What's her name?
Huh?
It's a great answer.
What's her first name?
Yeah.
Does she have a cool like black name?
Well, no, it's Janice. My mom's
That
black
always
and
gets
her
the
name is
black
Janice.
people to laugh when I ask it. Go on.
She's from Belize. Yeah.
Wow. Super black and super Asian.
That's real black.
How did they meet? How did this actually go down? Because
Oh,
there's
man.
no way that this isn't funny. It's
know, right?
It's absolutely impossible for
Or
it
that
to not
there
be.
wasn't a wager involved.
Was it a car accident with a stolen car?
If y'all
Jesus. That's racist on so many levels.
yeah, I explain all this in like my longer sets, but my mom and dad went to high school together in South Central.
Really?
Yeah, Jefferson.
Your dad's got to be the hardest Chinese
Yeah.
dude
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, totally.
Fucking
He's
hard.
in the crypt.
Like he has a rap name, and
Yeah.
it's not fucking terrible.
Right.
Like it's
Lil Chingy.
fucking.
Come on.
Wait, that actually is a rapper, right?
Genius.
Yeah, they
Steel rice.
the 90s were crazy, yo.
Rice chocolate.
That's some amazing shit.
I just feel
Thanks.
honored to be in your presence.
You're
Why
welcome.
do you think they named you Long?
Oh, my dad's name is also
Hope.
Long.
His name is Long.
Yeah. And Long means dragon in Chinese.
Wow. So you're Long Yu Jr.
Yeah, but actually my dad didn't like the name Long, so he actually changed his name
To
and left
fucking-
me with Long.
Is he huge?
He's,
Is he huge, you?
His name is Jonathan Young now. So
Whoa.
John Young.
sorry for just telling everybody my dad's.
No,
Yeah,
but it's
that's
fucking
fine.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like if you met a unicorn, we'd be like, "Fucking, how'd this happen?"
For 1 year, you're totally amazing, man. I've barely seen many people that have done a year that did such a good set like you did.
Thanks.
And
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. This kid, Tony. This
And
kid,
I also love,
unbelievable.
like, when they say your name and then you walk up, because especially initially you look more black than Asian. You're like,
get that
what the fuck? And then you fucking write first line. You're like, here it is, boom.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, I'm fine with it, and now I can actually listen to all the things you're saying.
Yeah, I feel like I always have to get that out of the way. I have to explain my existence to people.
Yeah, no, I,
Yeah, absolutely. What do your parents do
Great.
for work, if you don't mind me asking?
My mom works at USC.
and his dad
is it-
sells self-help videos to Chinese dudes. Like, hey, you want to fuck a black chick? I did it. They made millions.
Yeah. So she's a teacher at USC?
Nah, she works the dining hall, man.
Wow. So she's literally a black lunch lady. That's like one
Yeah.
of the coolest. Those are always the coolest lunch
Tell me
ladies.
your dad does yard maintenance.
Very close, dude. Plumber, electrician.
Fucking
Wow.
nailed it.
Holy shit.
It's like,
You're pretty good at that,
I'm
Chris.
doing my whole autobiography up here.
Well, you have an
So-
interesting everything package.
So when the kids eat the lunch that's served and then they go and clog the toilet,
wow, it's like they see the whole family.
then you see it's a family reunion.
Oh, jeez.
You should go.
Hey, back
You should
to,
go back to reading backwards.
Yeah. Back to the book.
Great book, bro.
Long you. It was nice meeting you.
Thank
It was
you.
a
Nice meeting you.
pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Good kid.
His
Good
name's
kid.
Long. I wonder if his all right. Forget it.
If his dick's big,
Yeah, I'll save that one for some other time. It's a long joke. No, not that. It literally is. Put your hands together for Keith Ray, everybody. Keith Ray.
So I like white trash women, but it never works out. Like, sure, they'll keep me around while I refill a prescription or drive their dad to the VA hospital, then suddenly we have nothing in common. It's like, I understand I went to college, but I also did meth and air duster and didn't even use my t-shirt to filter the shit. I do most of my grocery shopping at the gas station. Why don't you fucking love me? I don't get it. Like, only a white trash woman can, like, have you in a liquor store parking lot screaming into your phone. My mom once robbed me to pay a bar tab. We can make it work. I love them. I love white trash women, man, because their titties always look like you think they're gonna. You know? It's important to me.
Fuck yeah, Keith Ray. Funny dude. Where are you from?
I'm from Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. How long you been in LA?
2 weeks.
Do you live here now?
Yeah, I live in a hostel in, like, Southern Hollywood or whatever that is.
Southern Hollywood.
I don't fucking... Koreatown, I don't
Hollywood,
understand the
Soho.
neighborhoods.
Southern
Soho. What is Soho? Is
Southern
that,
Soho?
Southern Hollywood.
is that gay
Bunch of
Asians?
fucking noobs out here.
Yeah, I live by a bunch
fresh
of furniture stores.
Did you just get off work?
No, I'm...
Because you look like the manager of every TGI Fridays ever.
Yeah.
I also think that you look like every guy that sells swords on infomercials late at night.
We're doing a mega deal in a van down by the river. 48 swords. 3 pages. One time only. Why don't my parents love me?
The pewter handles are back. I said we'd never get them, but they are back again.
And there really are. That guy, whoever that guy is so fucking good that sometimes I'm like, maybe I need 50 swords.
How many times have you been in a funny bone condo just going, I need 98 knives?
Like, it's unbelievable, but the guy's so good.
But for $58, it is a good fucking deal.
Keith, do you always wear a tie on stage?
Yeah,
Do you have a job?
A little bit of effort goes a long way when you're obese. So
Yeah.
I like to dress nice.
It's true. Without
But
that,
if you put a little bit of effort in other places, you probably wouldn't be obese.
yeah.
Good point.
Who needs a treadmill when you have a clip-on tie?
No, you can see it. It's all loose
No,
and shit.
it's
It's
true.
good.
It's true.
For the audio-only listeners.
He's got a good knot there. Good thing you have the tie on. If not, you'd be dressed like the curtain behind you.
But
Like just a floating head screaming.
God damn it. And that'd almost be funnier. You're super funny, and I almost think the outfit does kind of add
Absolutely,
something to
totally,
it.
yeah.
Because I do feel like you just got off work and you're pissed off at people that want too many snackatizers. And you fucking...
What kind of jobs have you had? What have you done?
I bartend.
Bartend? Mostly bartend, right?
Well, that I cook.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, you're pitching it like instead of answering the question, you're saying it like I'm gonna hire you for something. I can cook. I can clean up. I mean,
And
I've
just
talked on
when
the
you're
phone
on the
for a
road,
living.
maybe you could throw me a few bucks. I could crash there and.
And just a hint, if someone asks you where you live, leave the in a hostel part out of it.
Yeah, dummy. We all live in hostels. We just don't brag about it.
I like living with like 20 fucking
No, I'm
weird
not,
people.
you know.
It's
yeah,
fun.
but chicks don't dig it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'm
true.
just trying to help you out.
Man,
Yeah.
my address is
But-
going to help me
but
get
did
laid.
Did you hear? Well, no, I'm just saying.
Until the hospital,
Wait a
I was
second.
living in a car.
Oh, yes, it will.
First off, yeah, your address will help you get laid.
Yeah.
It will.
By the way, if you just told a girl like, yeah, I live in Soho. First of all, their mind would be blown because that's a neighborhood nobody's even heard of before. You just invented that. I've been here 10 years and I've never heard anyone say the word Soho once. You've been here 2 weeks and you're already dropping that shit. I think you could do some shit. You're such a likable guy. I feel like if I pulled on your tie, water would squirt at me or something like that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Do you know Miss Pat?
Or
You're
his head
from
would spin
Yeah.
around and he would tell us about car deals.
They always seem to put me up right before Miss Pat.
Yeah, you seem like you guys would work good together.
Then she makes fun of me for the whole first 5 minutes of what was supposed to be a 5-minute set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Miss Pat. She's wonderful.
What do you keep?
Stick to your time, Miss Pat.
Yeah.
So what do you keep in that pocket right there?
Cigarettes.
Really? What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
Absolutely.
Camel Lights.
This dude is genuine to the fucking T.
He's like
Of course he smokes.
It's like Chris Farley's motivational speaker character come to life.
Yeah, man.
A little bit.
Never once have I been compared to Chris Farley. I really appreciate that. It's the first time, believe it or not.
I think it was just mostly talking about shape.
He just woke up.
Yeah.
No, I love Pat. He's great. I love the
Keith,
show.
let me ask you a question. When's the last time you got really angry? Because one thing that's blatantly funny about you is the way that you yell about things and get angry about things. Ladies and gentlemen, your second guest, returning guest, the great Anthony Jeselnik, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yeah, buddy. One of our favorites. He's back. The best. The great.
Well,
I just got here, but that was terrible.
Thank you.
Oh man,
Keith, we're pretty much through talking with you, and that was a great. What's wrong, Keith? What's wrong, Keith? Is everything okay?
You asked me what the last time I really got mad.
When was the last
it was
time?
at myself. It was at myself.
For buying that tie?
Not now for wearing it. But I was really pissed at myself. I went to Stanhope's house on the way out to California, and he made me perform.
Jason Stanhope?
Doug Stanhope.
Okay.
And
Keith, how is this long story less than 60 seconds?
yes.
Okay.
But I got mad at myself because I wrote this really great thing. Well, I thought it was good. I was proud of it about my mom and the N-word.
It's a suicide note?
And
Sounds like a suicide
and like that was
note.
the one shot I had where I could actually have just said it instead of saying N-word, because he's not gonna ban me from the funhouse.
Jason Stanhope?
All right. Keith Ray, everybody. There he goes. Keith Ray. He's on
Thanks,
Twitter.
guys.
It's salty_gin.
Anthony, he was funnier before you got here.
Yeah,
Hey, you forgot your drink.
I don't know if his mic's on.
is my mic on that tie joke should have killed?
Anthony, welcome back.
Just had a drink waiting for
We've had
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink, Josh?
No, I'm good with water, thank you.
Okay. Anthony, you've done this show before. We've dissected some people together. We had a lot of fun. Welcome back.
You're half right.
The fun part, it was only me having fun. You're right, but I'm glad that you're back.
Thank you.
We have a band now. Was the band here last time you were here?
I don't know if I would call that a band, but no, it was not. Why is he reading a book?
Yeah, yeah, he is. He's doing.
Reading Infinite Jest
Ah,
by this douchebag that killed himself.
are you reading the the footnotes at the end while you're reading it?
I'm flipping through the footnotes, yes.
Okay, so you're really into this.
Yeah. There's no time to read these days, so I got to bring it with me to shows.
That is not true. Great.
I pulled the name out of the bucket. The first comedian for this second part of the show. I think I'm going to say this right.
Wait, before you do it, how many do we have left? Not that I'm not into this.
We have, however, as many as we can get through in 50 minutes.
Okay, great.
Put your hands together for Josh Sue.
Wait, why is there a band if you're going to do that?
I know, it really doesn't make sense.
I asked myself
That
that
is
question.
fair. That's fair.
It's the only thing that keeps us off of YouTube, by the way. Fun fact is the music, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
We can't even get a deal with YouTube. Put your hands together for Derek Mokia, something like that. If your name's Derek, come to the stage.
I think at this point, I think it's the song.
All right.
Nobody can follow that Rage Against the Machine energy.
All right, I know this guy's here.
Thanks for explaining my joke.
We've seen him on the show a few times. Funny guy, Darren Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
It's rude to ask how old people are, so I'll circle around the question and ask them how cheap was gas growing up. The cheaper the price, the older they are. I learned that question was rude after watching the movie Titanic, Because actually, a bunch of elderly people, if they're around to see that ship sink. But Titanic taught me one thing, and that's rich white people also hate broke white people. And I had one question the whole time. Don't broke lives matter too? But we need to start treating people a little bit better. So I'm bringing chivalry back. I'm taking this thing called acting classes. They're teaching me to act like I give a fuck. Yeah, that's all I got.
Fuck yeah. 49 seconds. Darren Davis.
How much time did he have?
He had 11 seconds left.
Oh, okay. How long are you supposed to do on
60
this?
seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That seemed long.
Darren, I like your style, man. How long you been on stand-up?
Like a year and a half now.
Year and a half. All here in LA.
Yes.
I love that. How's it going for you?
It's going pretty well. Getting up at spots, like getting a little better.
What do you do for work?
Well, I'm waiting for my background check to come in. I'm just like...
Is it taking some time?
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You could team up with the other guy and be another Somali pirate.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I like how you brought that.
You know what? I like this guy.
I like how you brought Tony's joke back.
Yeah.
What your background check? What's that? What job is that for?
It's for security.
Okay.
For like at the airport or just like
Just security and whatever they want me to secure.
Oh, okay.
Keeping shit secure.
Like a fucking pinkberry.
Yeah.
So they basically send you out to any place on any day. It's like a temp.
So you're gonna take a nap at a weed store.
I guess so. Take a nap, get paid for it, whatever.
For a week.
A week?
Yeah, it's how long it's going to take to get fired.
What are some of the cool gigs that you have had? Temp security guarding.
No, I gotta wait for my
he hasn't started
background
yet.
check, man.
Yeah.
You guys just throwing stuff at me.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna be in security, there's gonna be a little more complex shit than this could be thrown at you.
Yeah.
Hey, settle down, robbers. I haven't fucking processed all this yet.
Yeah, I didn't think that was much of a monkey wrench, but I guess that fucked your whole world up. Where do you get up? Where do you perform stand-up?
Well, like here, I try going up at the Improv and little other open mics around the city. Anywhere I could get up.
This went pretty well for you, I think. How does it usually go?
It goes, sometimes I fumble my words and sometimes I kind of get stuck with some bits, but...
Yeah, I understand you more now when you're not as nervous. It seemed like you were had a little nervous. You have some good material. I just didn't hear any of it.
Yeah.
Is it true that you're taking acting classes?
No, no.
And there was
Right.
Fuck no.
there was one punchline didn't land because I genuinely don't know what you said.
Yeah, what was the? It was the. There was like just a little
Like
tag.
I
that
would
you did.
reference it, but it was literally
Yeah.
like a group of syllables that put together didn't make sense.
Yeah.
you
It
know
was
what
like cha la bee blah blue, and I was like, man, I bet that was funny if I knew what those words meant.
Is this all new material for you, or is this? Do you perform this same minute every time you come here?
No, I'm like working it out, trying to...
Answer the question.
Well, is it the same?
Is it
Yeah, is this was this like brand new stuff you wrote today and you're coming out and trying out, or is this like
No,
you're like
I
I'm gonna
wrote it.
fucking kill it with my best stuff right now?
Kill my best stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A year and a half, huh?
Yeah.
I believe you. That was pretty good.
No, I totally think you're a comedy beast of No Nation.
No way you did not write that before tonight.
No, just now.
Really?
Yeah. He brought it out in me. He's
Yeah.
just that,
I bring a lot of black jokes and dark skin jokes out of people.
Yeah.
Oh, even a horse chimed in on that one.
See, that's really funny. You should say that in your act. That was good.
Thanks.
I think you have something. Like I've done the show before. And there's a lot of people that I'm sure you guys have seen already tonight, and there will see tonight that like they have no business being on the stage. But you got something. You got something.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep doing it.
Anthony's right on all points.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Whatever you do, don't quit.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Darren Davis,
Thanks,
everybody.
man.
The name of a running back. The jokes of a running back. Darren Davis. He's on Twitter at King D City. Oh yeah, that is totally different athlete.
That was Baron Davis that he was trying to reference. By the way, those of you that know sports.
Ooh, this, I already can tell that this is going to be interesting. Put your hands together for Austin Paul, everyone.
How you guys doing? So, my girlfriend is a vegetarian, and we've been dating for 3 years, so we don't have Taco Bell that much, and we don't have sex as much. So to get either of those, I basically have to subliminally trick her into getting to want some of them. So I'll put commercials for Taco Bell in the middle of movies that I've downloaded off the internet with absolutely no commercials, and then all of a sudden she'll want Taco Bell. To have sex, I'll literally just put a nice little blog up on her browser casually. 20 interesting facts about sex. If you have sex with your boyfriend more, he'll love you more. So yeah, I'm pretty fucked. I think it's probably because when I was a young child, I was extensively touched, and there's positives and negatives to that. The negative is people laugh, and I have traumatization for the rest of my life. The positive is when sexual education came around in middle school, I was like, don't worry, guys, I got this. Thank you so much.
Fuck yeah. 55 seconds of Austin Paul.
That was the funniest set I've ever heard from a guy with polka dot shoes on.
Thank you.
Austin.
Appreciate that.
So talk about this molesting. I mean, you said extensively, so you had hands in you, dicks.
Yeah, I mean, it became kind of a blur at one point.
Yeah, Sean.
Because you try to forget a lot about it, but
Right.
I try and just...
Was it family members or babysitters or neighbors?
Well,
or?
I don't want to get like too into that,
it's
you know
not
what I
a
mean?
therapy session.
But-
We're just trying to pick apart his act.
But,
Let's
well,
not
yeah,
get too far into this.
yeah, so...
Well, you said extensively, so that means you really got fucked hard.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was just
Yeah.
like, it definitely...
You also made up a word called traumatization.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I just mixed up my words while I got really nervous. Yeah.
And you have a girlfriend.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
know,
assuming-
surprising. I look like a homeless prince.
Yeah.
Really? You're gonna,
I would
you're
have
gonna-
said talentless, but homeless. Let's go with homeless.
That's true, that's true.
I just like that you made yourself royalty.
No,
I would-
not a prince, like the Prince singer.
No, like the assless chaps prince.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
What do you do for work?
Just
Austin?
as-
Anthony doesn't listen to black people.
It's all good, it's all good.
He's black.
It's all good.
I kind of like the joke at the end. The joke about you like killing it in sex ed because you got molested as a kid. I think that's funny. I don't understand why you equated sex with Taco Bell in the beginning. That sounds like you're just bad at it.
Both are
Yeah,
awesome.
well, no, it's just like the thing is that like most of the time when you get in a relationship for a long time, sometimes you don't have sex as much because you're both working more. And
Are you
don't-
explaining this to me right now?
Sorry. Yeah.
Are you
Bad idea.
giving Anthony Jeselnik the birds and the bees talk?
Sorry.
Sometimes, Anthony, when a boy and a girl like each other, they spend more time together. Austin, what the fuck are you? You're what do you do for work?
I'm a musician and a songwriter.
What's the name of your band?
My Chemical Romance.
No. I used to listen to them in middle school when I was going through the
We
emo
all
phase,
did.
but
But
yeah.
middle school.
But
My Chemical
no,
Dependence.
I make music.
Just read.
Yeah, I love how fast you go back to the book when you say something that doesn't get a laugh. But when it does get a laugh, your head stays up and you absorb it.
I'm like a dog. I like positive reinforcement.
Totally.
Wait, are you a comic as well as the band?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say if your thing was like, have you guys seen this comic who reads a book on stage? He's the best.
Hey, what's the difference between friction, Frission, and friction?
You're looking at a guy.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
2 S's. How old are you?
23.
23. How long have you been doing stand-up?
This is my first time.
Whoa, that gets some crazy sound effects. Oh God.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
I watched the show. That's why I came up, is because I watched the show. Like I've been watching for like a year and a half, and so I came out to LA, and this is the first time I've been able to be out for a while. So I thought I should go up to test out what I'm trying to get into.
Where do you
so cool.
Where do you live normally?
Miami.
Okay. You
That
came all the
makes
way
sense.
here to do this.
No, I have meetings and stuff for music because music's what I primarily do.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get into writing.
What's your are you in a band or is it a?
I'm solo artist.
What's your artist name?
Austin? It's my real name, Austin Paul, and
What
then I have
kind
a
of
last
music
name.
do you
but-
play? Guitar, like a robot?
It's like piano and guitar. It's kind of like old school sound because I have like a more jazzy old school
Can you
voice.
give us like a 10-second
Yes.
clip of like a song?
Sing a song.
Just 10 seconds.
When you swim in the ocean and dry off your feet, like you're scared of the notion of falling too deep. Is that cool?
Wow, that's amazing.
You want to have a battle?
For a guy that sounds like he's part of a barbershop quartet, you have a terrible haircut.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the hair? Because it's all short except for the part that's in your face that you continuously push out of your. It's like you're like, hey, leave me something that will annoy the fuck out of me.
Well, I'm trying to grow it out, but I also don't want to put it into a man bun because hats.
But when you're playing live shows, you like let it get in your face and shit.
Yeah, definitely there's an element of like getting into the
Oh, that's your
character.
Jim Morrison lock.
Yeah.
Is that true that you got molested?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Why do we keep going back to that?
Because I thought he was like a comic. Now he's a musician. I'm like, do you write songs about that?
No, I mean, I think
Because there's a market for
not
it.
to get too deep.
You haven't.
Yeah, there is. Not to get
Not
too
to get
deep.
too deep could be one of the songs about it.
Yeah. That's great.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
This is amazing. This is amazing. No, yeah, I think that definitely that happening changed my perspective growing up a lot. I look at things a little bit like just darker because I'd see people for what they could be. And so that definitely
Like a
traveled
rapist?
into it.
You
A rapist,
definitely
yeah.
give those douchey musician answers that we become used to with them.
So
You know,
what's
I
a-
just try to make the world a little
Just
bit of
for
a
the
better
record,
place.
What's more important to you, music or comedy?
Right now, I don't know because I just, like, long story short, just split from a management thing that I was in. So now I don't have to do exactly what they were telling me to do musically. So I'm in an area where I feel like I can
This is
take
the
something
second break
seriously.
of it's behind the music.
Go
You
next.
should have said, long story short, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Have you started molesting anyone yourself yet?
No.
It's a great question.
Not yet, right? That's when you start writing the good shit, dude. That's when you get that extra fucking.
Yeah,
You know it, solo pop artist. You
Hey.
know what I'm talking about.
you don't gotta tell me.
Oh shit! Back to he always flips a page twice when it bombs hard. Austin, tell us something. How long have you been with this girl? It sounds like you're sick of her.
No, I love her. 3 years.
3 years.
Is she out here with you?
No, she just moved to Tampa to do real estate.
Well, she's getting a little closer.
Yeah.
I hear that's why a lot of guys get into music is so that they can.
Move to Tampa.
Yeah, they can leave their girlfriends in Miami while they come
So
do comedy.
She moved to Tampa for real estate, so she's the real estate stripper.
Yeah, no. She doesn't do real estate where she like talks to people and sells stuff. She does numbers for a company. So she just works at an office.
So she's an accountant.
Yeah, well, that's like one of her things, but she does payroll and stuff like that.
Like
but,
an accountant.
yeah. But it's hard to explain because I don't even know.
No,
that
it
shit.
sounds like an accountant.
Yeah.
You could just say accountant.
When you look back at this episode,
I think you're making it harder than it is.
True.
when you look back on this episode, I feel like you're going to be a little bit traumatized about it.
Possibly.
That was okay guitar. Thank you. All right, Austin. Anything else? Thanks for doing stand-up for the first time on the show. And thanks for being a fan. Very
Thank
cool.
you for having me. I really appreciate it. Big fan of you
Austin
guys. Have a
Paul.
good night, guys.
He's on Twitter at Austin Paul Music. I'll bet he's pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Got a
Sounded
little taste
good.
like, you know that you are
Hello, darling. Well, hello.
Come on over,
darling.
baby.
Come on, my baby. Come on, my honey. Come on, my right.
I'd love to hear him cover that.
I wanted to have a sing-off.
What's that?
I wanted to have a sing-off.
You?
I wanted to, but it's over.
All right. Fuck
Just
yeah.
like life will one day be for everyone in this room.
Back to the book. All right. Pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Rich Williams. Wow. Anthony, everybody was here until you showed up. Then
Really?
people just got scared as fuck.
I feel like I'm pretty nice.
It's amazing. Some real chicken shits out there tonight. All right, how about this? Manuel Herrera.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? All right. Yeah, you guys are probably wondering, damn, it's a fucking ISIS-looking Mexican up there. Nah, I'm just a Mexican. Anyway, my 10-year reunion is coming up. I'm fucking nervous, dude. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna show up in a Ferrari by then. Fuck, I'm gonna show up in a fucking bicycle like I did back then, you know? Fucking shit, dude. Yeah, fucking, I remember back in school, you know, we'd take a test on Fridays. All these fucking thugs were like, hey, man, let me copy off your shit. All right, go for it. Fucking, they show up on Monday, kick my ass because all the answers are wrong, you know? Fuck, dude. Fucking crazy life, man. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, for ISIS. Yeah. Just kidding. Fucking. Yeah, man. Fucking, I went to Garfield High. Fucking.
Oh, Garfield High.
Yeah.
Of course.
Our school motto was cry now, smile later, you know? Fuck.
Wow, super. I've never heard anybody do such a localized joke that, were we supposed to recognize Garfield High?
Yeah, stand and deliver.
Yeah.
How long
What?
have you?
It's South Ho or whatever it's called. It's in South Ho.
It's in Soho.
South
No, it's in East LA, home of Leonardo DiCaprio.
How long
Ooh,
have you been
name
doing?
dropped.
How long have you been doing comedy?
This is my second time up.
I
Yeah.
feel like I wouldn't say this to a lot of people, but I feel like you could actually make more money if you joined ISIS.
Oh shit! You can say that again.
No, no, I won't.
I love that. You are an interesting one, Manuel. What do you do for work?
Fuck, dude, it's a sad story.
Perfect. Why don't you answer the question?
Oh, man.
I work at a warehouse.
How's that? Where's the sad part?
Yeah, I go in at 2 p.m. and I don't get out till 3 in the morning, so I took the day off today.
Whoa.
Monday through Friday, 2 p. to 3 a.
Now, is this like a sex slave warehouse?
Nah, dude, it's just a fucking resale area thingy. Yeah.
You get overtime though, right? You get shitloads of overtime.
Yeah, dude, but
You
I'd
get no one to
I'd
spit
rather
in.
have a regular daytime job to actually, you know, do spots.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
you're Mexican, so they won't let you do that.
Exactly.
Minimum 13
Yeah.
hours on the clock.
Yeah.
Like a
That's
Mexican, man.
that's called part
And it
time.
applies to me.
Mexico.
Fuck.
Why don't you get a job that starts earlier in the morning instead of in the middle of the afternoon?
Yeah, I know, dude, but fuck.
Oh, man. I love you.
You could not have sounded more Mexican than you just did right now.
I know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I know.
I know. Why is everybody laughing? That's fucked up.
How long?
Oh, shit, man.
God damn it.
A lot of sweating and shit.
You
Fucking
sound like a
ice better not come in
doll.
through there, dude.
Why do you keep saying you have like ISIS Tourette's or something?
No, I said like
What's going
ice.
on?
You know, immigration. Yeah.
Oh,
Who is-
no, we don't because we're white. We don't know.
Who are your like comedic influences? Who do you want to be like?
You know what? Felipe Esparza's pretty good.
Uh huh.
You're going to have to smoke more weed.
You think
Joey
so?
Diaz.
You're going to have to smoke more weed.
Fuck. I don't know, man. I mean.
So just a bunch of Mexican dudes? Those are the only
yeah,
ones
for
you like?
now.
Okay.
Well,
So you don't want to become successful
Tony's
for like
cool
20
too.
years.
One shot, you know.
Thank
What's
you.
up?
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Oh, my bad.
This is your second time on stage. Where else have you gotten up?
Here. It was actually here back in July.
On this show?
No, it was at the Show Up Go Up with
Okay.
Eric.
Yeah.
Sunday nights.
Cool. So, Manuel, how long have you worked at this warehouse?
It'll be 3 years in October.
So you got pretty good job security?
Yeah, man.
Okay, good.
You have no idea what you're stocking on those shelves, huh?
What's up?
You have no idea what's in the warehouse?
Oh yeah, dude. It's like
Or is it one of those
it's
don't ask
like
any
it's
questions?
like party supply stuff. I just I do pick the order, wrap it up. That's
You can
it.
just say pinatas. It's all right.
Oh yeah, pinatas. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Tell us something.
Anything.
What do you do like for? You're from LA, right?
Yeah, East LA.
What do you do like for hobbies? What are some of your favorite things to do?
I like
other
picking up on chicks, but I'm not that good at it. You know, I'm not that good at it. But like, I take, you know,
Give us an example of like some of your game, like a chick that you've landed
let's say
recently.
there's
Like,
a girl
how
right
did you
there.
do it?
You know,
Okay,
they
yeah.
usually
Say there's a girl right there. Exactly. Right in front of Pat.
All right. Yeah, how's it going? My name's Manny. Oh, I have a boyfriend.
Wait,
That's
don't
all right.
be her. You just be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you do her voice when you're talking to her, because that would be great, Kane.
Hey, how's it going?
We'll be her. You respond how you would. Okay.
Yeah, how's it going? My name's
No,
Manny.
you face the other way though.
Oh, hit on the passed out chick in the Yankees hat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, come over here.
Wow.
I'm serious. Like, come here.
Most people at least wait a few seconds to rape the person, man.
Oh my god.
Nah, man, I'd have to go to
Hey,
Florida.
come
for that.
over here.
Hey, I learned my pickup moves from Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Get over here. Yeah.
Boom. Hey.
Come here.
Hey, get over here. Mexican Scorpion.
El Escorpion.
Fuck yeah, Manuel.
Yeah, I do what I can, man.
Oh,
So funny.
man, that's amazing.
Like
What do your
fucked up or
What do
what?
your parents do for work?
Oh, my dad works in downtown, and my mom just babysits the kids in the neighborhood, you know?
That's where your dad works. What does he do downtown?
Oh, no, dude. He works for some Italians, man. I don't know.
He works for Italians. That's who he works for. We're getting closer.
Yeah, I don't
Downtown for Italians.
He's a drug runner.
No, dude, I mean, I don't know, some...
Chef at the Olive
The
Garden.
Mancini guy from Ohio, relatives, I don't know.
Boom Boom Mancini.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
the
he's, from,
boxing
he's
dude?
from my hometown. Yeah. What about him?
Well, I don't know. The dudes who own the company, you know, they came from Ohio, and
Yeah.
they hired my dad, and it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Wow.
the details, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, man.
I actually know your dad's boss.
Oh, shit. What?
Yeah. The truth is, Emmanuel, I'm gonna put your father out of work tonight.
Fuck.
Just because
right.
I can. Really.
All right.
I'm gonna give Boom Boom a call and say, fire Manuel Herrera's dad.
So
man.
Well, that's fun. Now I understand why you won't tell me what he does for work, because he probably does illegal crimes, right?
I don't know. Just, you know.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, man.
The fact that you're dressed like a strawberry shortcake cannot hide the fact that.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
Yeah, man.
Manuel. Tell us something else. One last thing that's fun about you.
Well,
You
besides...
like picking up chicks, which you are not good at.
Well, it depends.
When's the last time you got laid?
Have you ever tried to pick up a girl by going Ryukin?
Nah, man. Nah, man. Yeah.
He's on
Last time-
fire.
Last time, nah, dude, it was
Last chick you banged, Manuel.
It
Come
was
on.
in my car, maybe like 2 months
he
ago.
always answers.
Here we go.
He always
Yeah.
answers where first, and then next he's gonna tell us what
Like 2 months ago?
2 months ago.
Yeah.
And where'd you meet her at?
Mutual friends.
Yeah.
Did she get pregnant?
Nah, dude, I always wear a condom, dude. Like it's 101.
What, what 101? We don't have subtitles on.
Do you masturbate with the
101?
Do you masturbate with the condom on?
Nah, dude, because I'm not circumcised.
Oh, yikes.
Wait. There was no reason for you to tell us that.
Yeah.
And then do a
I think
celebration
you just
move.
wanted us to know.
Nah, man.
Do a
I don't-
touchdown dance after.
I don't jerk it with the condom on, dude. Not even any lube, dude. That schmegma comes a long way. Man.
Oh my god.
So, all right, Manuel. I'm gonna. Last question. Last question, Manuel. This mutual friend of yours.
He already said smegma. Do we really want him to say more things?
What kind of car did you have sex in with this mutual friend?
Infinity.
What
That's
year?
what I drive.
Back or front?
No, that's my car.
In the back seat or the front?
Oh, the backseat, yeah.
So where'd you park the car?
Just a lonely little street.
Lonely little street.
I mean, we were already at Jack in the Box.
A lonely little street.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't ask where you got rid of the body, Manuel.
On lonely street out in the
No,
woods.
dude, I was off the 60 and this this Asian showed up out of nowhere, dude, and I fucking lost my boner, dude, and I just left.
Wait, what? Now you got a problem with racism? They've been playing the fucking Mexican jumping bean song.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. I feel like I should be dancing like Mystic Mike and shit, you know?
Mystic Mike?
Magic Mike,
Oh,
dude.
Magic
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah. I don't know. Fuck.
I think that's the guy that raped the other dude.
Yeah.
man,
Did you molest a young musician in Miami
No,
a few years ago?
dude.
Nah, dude. What the fuck?
Manuel did not. I'll be his lawyer. This is
That's
a
not my MO,
likable
dude.
stand-up guy.
Yeah, I'm legit, dude. I'm cool.
Yeah, your lawyer's holding a guitar and reading a book backwards. So good luck with that.
Yeah,
Manuel, what's the craziest thing you've ever jerked off to on the internet?
I'm going home.
No,
Oh shit, we're allowed to do that?
Damn, that's a crazy question, dude. Probably fucking Mr. Hands. I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
Mr. Hand?
No, you jerked off to a horse fucking a dude?
Here's the horse sound.
No, what?
Wait a second. Mr. Hands is a video of a horse fucking a dude.
No, not that one. I fucked up. No,
No, you didn't.
I meant. I thought you meant like the
No,
sickest shit I've
no.
seen.
It was Mrs. Hands. It was Mrs. Hands, I swear.
Mrs. Manos. Nah, I'm kidding.
You're not gonna Mystic Mike your way out of this one.
Yeah, I know.
Ah,
Wait,
shit.
I thought Mr. Hand was the hamburger helper mascot who fucked a horse.
yeah. Well,
Mr. Hands was the video that the movie The Zoo that was made about where a guy got fucked in the ass by a horse so hard that the dude died from
Yeah.
because the dick just went in
and
like
obviously
all
that's
the
what
way
it
through.
takes for Manuel's uncircumcised penis to come.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
When you got that much foreskin, it takes a little effort.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, Manuel, it was very nice meeting you. I'm
appreciate
glad I
that, dude.
asked so many questions. It just kept getting better and better.
Hey, you know what? I got 7 days, dude. This is my first day. You know, I took the day off. I'll sign up maybe in a couple months. I don't know.
Wow, Jesus, you are really like a Mexican Django or something like that. Like, best of luck breaking out of that warehouse.
Mexican
Manuel.
Django, yeah, man.
But there he goes, Manuel Herrera, everybody. Back to the warehouse. He's on Twitter at Winter Snake. What does that mean? What's Winter Snake? No, don't take the mic back out of the
yeah,
mouth.
sorry about that.
You're leaving, you dude. What's Winter Snake?
All right, well, I'm a huge heavy metal fan, and
All right, that's enough. Manuel Herrera, everybody. There he goes. Fuck yeah.
Manuel.
Take your jacket, Manuel. Take your jacket and zip it up over that ridiculous shirt.
He was so likable.
You think so?
Yeah, man. He's a character. You could do an impression of him like so easily. He's like, oh, dude.
Yeah, his in-betweens were funnier than his jokes. If you could find a way just to do the in-betweens as jokes.
I like that throwing his jacket down was the only thing he did with authority.
All right. I pulled another name out of the bucket. And this name is, no, I don't know if this is even true. Don't be a Drew? Jubilations? Is that a real person?
No, wait. There, yeah, it's a person.
What's up, everybody? So, I'm Samoan, Hawaiian, Korean, Irish, and Filipino. But I got up here, you guys, who's this other Latin comic coming up here? Is he going to tell jokes in Spanish? I'm not. Unless them ladies right there, they think it's sexy, then get on that way. But if you speak Spanish, you know that's like the dumbest thing to say to hot girls. Unless they put their makeup on with Sharpies. But y'all didn't. Sorry. So, especially when people like hear that mix of like what I am, is this dude like a island warrior? I'm not. Not at all. Especially like, I think it's because when I was in heaven, like standing in line for all my different body parts, because that's how that shit works, I kept getting in the wrong line, dude. Like, I saw the Koreans, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be smart as hell. I'm going to be like a pop star. I'm going to show everybody what kind of styles of Gangnam there are. But I get to the front of the line, it's for penises, dude. I got to say penis, too, because there's no such thing as like a Korean cock, because that's like a half an inch more than we'll ever have. But hey, but for real, though, ladies, it's not going to hurt. You know? Yeah.
So you stood in line in heaven, and you were customizing yourself, and you just forgot to mention, hey, I'd like to keep my fucking hair for the rest of the time. Because that would have been my first thing. I'm losing my hair.
Enough, bro. We got the...
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. Fucking looks like a rabbit's tail on your face.
You're an interesting one. What's your name?
Andrew.
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 And you don't go by your last name at all on stage?
I don't want my mom to know I'm up here.
You don't want.
Is your mom
okay.
here?
Wow, you,
No,
you
dude,
really
this-
laughed pretty hard at that one.
I have no
Is there
clean
some sort of family
material.
database where they keep track of your every fucking move?
Might be.
What's your
So
story?
you're a Kennedy.
Tell us the real shit.
Like what? That's it.
Craziest thing you ever got arrested for?
Not yet.
Really?
Working on it, yeah, dude.
I can't tell whether you're like I can't tell whether you like fix computers or do meth or both. Like you're an interesting mix.
I drive for Lyft, you know, the other.
At one point
other
during your
Ubers.
set, you said, I know a lot of you are thinking right now, like, hey, what is this guy, an island warrior? Like, do you get that a lot?
Never. I thought it'd be funny. Dude. I thought it'd be funny.
People come up to you and go like, wow, what are you, an island warrior?
No.
Or, hey, I have an island and we're having issues.
Like Japan?
How old are you, Andrew?
35.
35. So is that beard? Is it like your goatee dyed, or is that actually gray? Like
It's all me, dude.
That's all you.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It was early.
you're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Are you bald or do you shave your head?
Shave my head.
You shave it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dick move that is.
Dude, no, it's my 5 head is like. Up
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah. Dude.
So
you gotta, everybody's got to get used to it now.
It's not like you had a full head of hair and you're like,
Nah,
just
dude.
fuck
It's
it.
ghost. It's ghost
Yeah.
status.
Where are you from?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
What do you
Long
do?
Beach.
What do you do for work?
Lyft. I drive Lyft. The other Uber.
What did you do before Lyft
Uber for
existed?
poor people.
Walmart.
Walmart. What were you doing
Walmart.
there?
I was assistant manager.
Wow.
And you make more money for Lyft than you did as an assistant manager at Walmart?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But at Walmart, I wouldn't be able to come up here, so.
Okay, so it was a win-win.
Totally. Yeah. It's my first time up on stage, too.
This is your first time?
Your first
Yeah,
time
dude,
ever
first
on
time.
stage.
Oh, that was
Wow,
nice.
look at that. Drew.
My comedy hymen is like all over this guy right here.
Oh, it was funny till you said that.
That's like when the last guy said he was
felt good
uncircumcised.
about it.
I don't know
They
if you
just
know
say
how-
a little bit too much. It's
I felt
like
good about that.
I don't know if you know how hymens work, but doesn't fucking go
Like
everywhere.
I'm Andrew. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Troy Polamalu is one of my favorite players of all time. And after watching you, I actually like him less.
Scathing.
how long have you had? How long have you had the goatee?
I just got it because I couldn't have any of this crap for like ever in all of my jobs. So
And now
like, it's
at
gonna
Lyft,
happen.
basically requires that.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
What's some crazy shit that's gone down in your Lyft? What kind of car are you driving?
Beamer.
What year?
You drive a BMW for Lyft?
Yeah, it's a 04, so I don't get like all the cool Uber shit.
Oh, so you don't get the Select or anything
Yeah.
like that?
04 Beamer. Check.
It sounded better in your head, didn't it?
No, it sounded. No, it sounded exactly the way I thought it would.
Oh my god!
Why are you talking like that?
Why am I talking like what?
Wow, padded.
Like you look.
Did you bang?
So great. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. Drew, it was nice meeting you. Best of luck not being found for whatever crime you committed. Really, really interesting guy. Congratulations on your first and last time on stage, Drew. Very awesome stuff. That was great. Guys, we've gotten to the part of the show. Maybe we'll pull one more name out of the bucket to end this thing if we have an extra minute. But we've gotten to the part where we're going to go with our two regulars. These are two comedians who write and perform a brand new minute every single week and have been doing the show, both of them, for a few months now. So they're both new comedians, but they're getting better each week. Anyway.
I can't wait.
Put your hands together for your first regular. You see her every single week on the show. Put your hands together for it. It's the one and only Melissa Esslinger, everyone.
I've been kind of depressed lately, so I called a suicide hotline. Not because I was going to kill myself or anything. I just wanted to run some jokes and feel a little better about myself. Actually, I did try to kill myself when I was 14, but I never followed through with projects. So here I am. But I did it with Prozac. I took a bottle of Prozac. I don't know what I thought that was going to do, but it just kind of made me sick and unable to cry for a while. Yeah. I also was a cutter. I would cut myself. I used office supplies, push pins. So instead of getting like in trouble, I just wasn't allowed to go to Office Max anymore. But I'm short. That's all I got. Sorry.
No, 53 seconds. You did it again. Melissa Esslinger with a new minute. What was that opening joke again? About? What was it about?
Calling a suicide hotline
Oh yeah,
to run
that's
jokes.
fun. That's fun. Very cool.
I like how you only had a minute. You didn't ask the crowd how they were doing to burn off 10 seconds. I appreciated that.
Thanks.
That was good. You do a new minute each time? Does it usually go like that?
It's always different. There's like ups and downs, but
Yeah.
she's brand new.
Sure. How long have you been doing it?
Stand up since May, end of May.
Oh, shit. So not even a year.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you get this gig where you get to come up every week and do it? Or every month?
I was pulled out of the bucket once. It was actually like my 7th time on stage, and then a few months later, they asked if I could do it.
Cool.
So-
Cool. You earned it. Okay.
I hope.
When did you write those jokes?
The ones I just told.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, the opening one several weeks ago, and the rest of them were stories, like variations of stories that I've already told, like in real life, and then
How did you feel like it went?
it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Like I liked what she talked about. Like I thought you had like you make good choices, but you're clearly like not fully formed. Like you're figuring it out.
Yeah.
But I like what you talk about. Like I think that it kind of fits you as a performer, if that makes sense. I don't mean that as an insult.
No, not at all.
But you kind of I believe you when you're talking about cutting yourself and trying to kill yourself.
Is it the jacket?
Absolutely.
It's
The
the
jacket
whole
helps.
Kid
shebang.
shirt.
Yeah, doesn't hurt. But yeah, that
Shoes
was.
with no laces.
They never gave him back.
What's your best joke?
My best joke.
Yeah, I know it's an unfair
One,
question, but I
one that works pretty much every time is that I used to live in Kentucky, and that Facebook still makes fun of me for it because I was doing this game thing where it's supposed to tell you who your soulmate is, and it kept giving me my uncle.
That's good.
That's good. That's
I
good.
like-
And it also fits. That fits your persona.
My favorite one's the short one.
Oh,
What was that one?
I'm so short that when I meet guys, I have to be like, "Hey, my eyes are down here."
Well, you did it again. Another brand new minute. So much fun. People getting to watch you grow. Melissa Esslinger. Our one and other only regular, guys. You know her. You love her. The powerful stylings of Vanessa Johnston, everyone.
Hey guys. Hey Pat. People in Los Angeles like to say, "Oh my God, TGIF." Like, what do you mean TGIF? You don't even have a job. All you do is take photos of yourself and then shit on all the people who have actual 9-to-5 jobs. I feel like you guys are on board with me with this. Okay. Whoever invented the phrase 9 to 5 didn't have a real job. Because nobody works 9 to 5. Like, who do you know that works 8 hours straight? Exactly. Nobody does. Ever. There's a 30-minute lunch break. It's a 9 to 5:30. Unless you work in a factory in China, then it is a 9 to 5 the next morning.
Vanessa Johnston. A new minute.
You know Dolly Parton?
What?
You know Dolly Parton?
Yes, that's what I was listening to, and I was like, this bitch never had a job.
I like your confidence. Like, you came up here, you fucking, like, you've been there before. And, like, you came up here with, you know, without punchlines. And, but you still fucking, like, we still laughed at some shit. Like, that was just like, yeah, you fucking, you're like, yeah, I'm fucking up here without punchlines.
You look like an extra on vinyl. That's not an insult. It's not a compliment either. Where are you? Where are you from? Where's the accent from?
Do I have an accent? Minnesota?
Yes, you do, and I believe you. How long you been here?
6 years.
Okay.
But I've been doing stand-up for 8 months, almost 8 months.
Okay. And you've been doing this for how long? You come every month or every week?
Like since December, so 3 months, 3.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
I was good at
I mean,
math.
it's you were almost getting places. The funniest thing you said after your set when he said Dolly Parton, and you said that bitch has never worked 9 to 5 a day in her life. Or
Right,
whatever
and I
you
think
said.
that was the reference, and it kind of like didn't work. I had like my minute, and I had it all worked out, and then right before I came up, I was like, I don't like any of this, and then I rewrote it all.
Oh, I know how you
And so I
feel.
never did this on stage.
Yeah.
No, we all do that. But I think the big issue is we all know people that work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like that's
No, but nobody does.
Not relatable. It's not relatable.
Technically,
I know my agent does, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna fucking call him and be like, where the fuck
Okay,
are
but they
you?
don't. They work like 9 to 7.
What?
They work 9 to 7.
I work
Well,
9
9
to
to
5.
7 doesn't rhyme.
I
They're
know,
still
but,
working
like-
9 to 5. They just added.
But that's
2
what bothers
hours.
me. Nobody works 8 hours straight.
I'm
You
sure
can't.
if
It's
you
not
buy-
legal.
It's not legal. Well,
You can't work 9 to 5.
There was a
It's
guy
not
on
possible.
earlier that works 2 to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manuel Herrera up there.
But you also have to realize, it's,
I work-
it's art. They're not. It's not news. It's a song.
I work 4 to 20.
Your jokes work 0 for 0.
I think those jokes definitely are going somewhere. Like I think there's something there. I just don't know if you found it yet. But I do.
I can answer both questions right now.
No.
Like you mentioned TGIF and then I didn't explain what TGIF means. Like you need to give the information better and then have some sort of twist at the end.
Yeah. Before I had it as like social media celebrities because they always post TJF.
Do they?
Yeah, they always do.
Social media
And they don't have real
celebrities?
jobs.
Always
They just post photos all day long.
Well,
But you don't have to have a job to be excited that it's Friday.
Yeah.
That's true.
So your whole point for the 9 to 5 was that it's 9 to 5, but people have lunch breaks, so they get off at like noon to go to lunch.
No, it's just okay. If you check into work. See, I have a regular job. That's why I know these things. Like, if you check in at 9, you leave work at 5:30 at the earliest. If you take a half-hour break.
What?
Have you never had a real job? Who's had a real job? Who can vouch for this?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I always got out at 5. If I was
Yeah.
working 9 to 5, I'd have the half-hour lunch. They take the half-hour out of the middle.
But then
Yeah.
you're only working 7.5 hours. It's not full 40 hours a week. It's not
You
full
guys,
time.
you guys are rearranging chairs on the fucking space shuttle Challenger. There's no reason. There was no reason to be debating this.
I feel like nobody got this in here because nobody actually has a real job.
I think. Well, no,
In middle America, no.
I think the joke is so far into the minutia of like you're working to 5:30, not 5, you dicks. That there's
That's
not.
true.
There's
You're right.
not
There's no
enough
punch there.
Pain in there to be like, yeah, I'm behind you. Thanks a lot.
Well,
Okay.
but it's another new
Thanks,
minute.
guys.
It's a fun part of getting to see everything. Some weeks are harder hitting, and sometimes it's fucking the hardest thing to do in the world. But you're giving it your all, and that we thank you for that tough work. Vanessa Johnston,
you.
everybody, there she goes. Vanessa Johnston, I do believe, on Twitter. Melissa Esslinger on Twitter. They are the regulars. We have 4 minutes. What do you think we do with it? I don't know.
Hey,
30 seconds of thunder? Is that what we're saying?
I say we do the chicken dance.
All right, let's try it real quick. One last person. One last one. Vikram Bug Rule.
Set? 45 minutes. All right. I lost my faith in online dating at an early age. I started using AIM when I was 10 years old. If you were to email JediVikram at AOL.com, I answer. So I was Jedi Vikram, and I developed a relationship with a 12-year-old girl who was really into Star Wars. We spoke for about 6 months. It was great. Then my mom got a call from the FBI. Turned out it was a pedophile. That's a true story. And it definitely like lowered my like standards as far as like what I thought about online dating, but it raised what I thought about pedophiles like just a little bit. Because like this guy spent 6 months committing to learning about Star Wars just to have sex with me. Like I wasn't that great looking of a kid, but he really committed to his craft, you know. Yeah, so online dating down, pedophiles up just a little bit. There you go.
Fuck yeah, Vikram Bogrul.
Vikram. I love that you think that pedophiles wouldn't know anything about Star Wars.
This guy like knew a lot, like too much.
It's like their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a chicken and the egg thing. Really.
Okay. That was good, man. That was you got to stay. How long have you been doing it? You seemed pretty polished and pretty comfortable.
This is like my 8th time on stage.
Wow.
How old are you?
You're going to be a monster.
I'm 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
That was good. I even liked the bit. I think you like did it in the wrong order.
Yeah, the setup was muddy.
Okay. Like it's such a good story. Everything about it is like that could be a 10-minute bit.
So I do it longer. So I was trying to figure out how to do it like in a minute 30 seconds. So I kind of messed it up a little bit. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a step back?
Yeah,
Like take the mic with you, but just
There you go.
Thank you.
Crowding
My
Mr.
bad.
Jeselnik.
I like how he just took the mic, but he left the stand for you.
Vikram,
I don't mind. The stand wasn't making me uncomfortable.
Vikram, what do you do for work?
I'm a reporter, producer for Hollywood TV. So like I put products on the red carpet and like I interview people about it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, that's where the stage presence comes from.
Yeah, I love it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds
cool.
fun.
That was fun.
You should be doing as many open mics as you can, as many shows as you can throughout the week, just knocking out spots, taking chances.
That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm doing like a couple mics a day and just getting out there as much as I can.
Just keep doing
That's
that
such a
continuously.
great
There
story.
he goes, Vikram Bogrul, everybody, and he's on Twitter. It's Vikram Bogrul. The drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt. It was a blank sheet of paper earlier. Look at that. It's us. It looks just like us. I look extra fucking evil tonight. Wow. Evil Eyes Tony. Pat Reagan's on Twitter at Patty Reagan. Chris Porter has a Netflix special. And so does Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah.
And so do I. You can watch all of our specials on Netflix,
3 great
guys.
specials on Netflix.
Anything else you guys want to promote? Any dates coming up? Anything like that?
I'm good.
All right. Josh Martin is at Josh Martin Comic. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. Thank you, live audience. One more last time.
See ya.
Jamie Vernon.